Alright, well, I'm clearing out the last of these games here, but, Alibaba's Cave. I'm sure you've basically heard the tale of, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves or whatever. Arabian stories and such. Alibaba's Cave, the Relic. You are Ali, a poor shepherd from the surroundings of Baghdad. One evening, while searching for a lost sheep in a lonely desert canyon, you hear the sound of horses approaching. Hidden behind a palm tree, you observe a group of 40 men, well armed, loaded with treasure. One of them, who looks like their leader, unmounts and approaches a steep rock. He raises his voice and says, "Sesame open!" As his word echoes through the valley, the ground starts to shake, and a magic force tears the rock apart to reveal the entrance to a cavern. Eager to steal some of the loot, you follow them into the deep. Alibaba's Cave was written for the Orange October Minigun 70 RL Challenge. Development on the 7-day rollout started on Sunday, the 8th of October 2006, and will be completed on Sunday, the 15th. Therefore, it has got no version number. Alibaba's Cave is released under the GPL, get it here, blah blah. Alright, so, how to play. This is a roguelike game. You move a little @ symbol with arrow keys for a top-down view of the dungeon and attack player characters by bumping into them. The goal of the game is to collect as much treasure from the cave as you can, and to leave the dungeon without getting killed. Your score is the percent of loot you can extract before leaving. For the most skilled, a special treasure waits at the bottom of the dungeon. Alibaba is fast but not very strong. It's probably better if you stay out of trouble and only fight if there's no other option. You are also skilled in the use of potions. You can drink them or hurl them at items or at thieves. Use them wisely. Alright, so there's the credits for the two people, I guess, who are behind it. Let's get to it. And yeah, just stuff again, but whatever. Let's do this. And as always, well, it maximizes, but, well, whatever. You get the idea. It doesn't maximize right. So, we'll go here, and let's go window capture, and it's already captured properly, apparently, so that's very, very nice. Alright, so, basically, it's like, everything I basically was said there before. Though I'll note that it says Sesame Open here, so I guess, that's wrong, basically, in the text file, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so, how to play. The goal of the game is to collect as much treasure from the cave as you can, and to leave the dungeon without getting killed. Your score is the percent of loot you can extract before leaving. For the most skilled, a special treasure waits at the bottom of the dungeon. You are very fast but not very strong. Try not to fight, stay out of trouble. You can also use potions to get you out of tight situations. Drink or hurl them at opponents. Welcome to Alibaba's Cave. Press question mark for help. Press Q for the main menu. So, quit will basically take us to the main menu. You actually do it right. So save and quit. So you can save and quit or abandon game. And if you basically save and quit, it basically quits you right out to the desktop. So don't do that. You want to basically keep playing. Interestingly enough, it loaded me back basically where Wesley was. So if I basically press abandon game, I guess rip. Here rests Alibaba, who cowardly committed suicide. May his soul burn in hell. So basically, it quits. It kills you. And if I basically go back to basically do this again. We're on the title screen. Alright, so there's the commands basically do stuff. You basically have your V keys, you have your numpad. Menus and panels. Q to go to main menu, question mark for help, I for inventory, M for message history. Dungeon actions. You have period for skip your turn, throw is T, open is O, comma is pick up, A is attack a tile, capital R is rest for a while. Aim mode. I wonder what rest for a while basically does. Aim mode, plus next target, minus previous target, F and T are for shoot and throw. You can set the target by moving the cursor. So make sure the caps lock is off if you're using the numpad to move. Okay. I think it's numbs lock, but where it's fine. Alright, so you have to have numpad apparently on. There's a candle bomb right here. This is the exit to the surface. You're on a stairway leading up. Well, I don't have any treasure right now, so I have to basically collect some, I guess. Here's a stairway leading down. So, Aaron opens the door. You are on a stairway leading up. You see a sky blue potion here. Now, I'll note the idea of like this game, by the way, is that it's basically a stealth roguelike. Alright, how do I pick up stuff? Pick up is comma. Right, so basically this is a stealth roguelike, and you can see like the guys wandering around are basically like, guys carrying like, light sources to basically look around here. So the idea is basically like, you see an exhausted programmer here apparently. You pick up the golden shield. Pick up the exhausted programmer. By the way, first my inventory here, you can basically see like what we basically have in our inventory here. So basically the idea of this game, you're basically like looking for valuables while avoiding like the guards. So where I basically can, I'll basically avoid like, running to guards and like, pick up what I basically can. You can't fight the guards, but it's not really recommended because like obviously like, if I fight them, I'll be in very much, much trouble. So there's that. So there's a dagger in my like main hand, a club in our offhand. But I have two torches if I really need to, but use them. But I'll note the idea of like this game. It's like you can use torches to basically look around at stuff, but it's not recommended because these guys will be able to basically see you because you got a torch. Essentially, while I'm basically like running around in the dark like this, they can't actually see me, so I can just basically like feel around, so to speak, to like try and find what I can. This way down, I'm an idiot. There's a rock here. We can pick up the rock. I guess we just probably like defrow the rock as opposed to like other stuff. So that is a thing, but whatever. So there is a stairway leading down. Basically, want to go down to the next stage, stairs, basically to get more treasure. There's a velvet cushion. So basically, like the idea is like we're robbing loot from these guys here. So I'll look around, basically find all the loot I can, and like we'll head on out. Alright, so note that this guy said he found me. So basically the idea of like this game is like, if you're basically found, these guys will basically chase you around. So you can easily run away from if you want to, so over there's one of the guys right there, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't see like a look function, so you can't really see where people basically are. Not that you really need to, I guess, but whatever. We're just gonna pick up the cowboy hat here, the blue praying carpet, pick up a rock. Now, it's worth knowing, by the way, so you basically look at, like, the bottom of, like, this screen here. You'll basically see that we basically have, like, a health display as well as, like, time basically while we're basically in here. So, currently it's been 11 seconds, 7 minutes, 0 hours. And basically more or less have, like, my full health because, like, we haven't basically fought anything yet. Anyways, I know the idea of, like, this game here is, like, you're basically trying to, like, find a treasure and basically, like, avoid the guards. That's the idea here. So, you can basically, if you want to, like, and by the way, you can see, like, these guys basically talking, like, to each other, I guess. There's a treasure map here. Pick that up. Note, by the way, I believe it is possible to, like, use these candle brums to basically, like, turn them off. Or at least you can do that with your torches. Let's see if I can basically turn this basically off here. So, maybe I have to attack the tile. Doesn't seem to be working. So, maybe you can't, like, do anything with counter runs. Basically, the idea, like, the counter runs to basically let the round, like, the surrounds basically around you. So, if you're trying to stealth with a counter run around, it'll basically be a little more tougher. All right, let's just try to do this basically. So, we're gonna activate a torch here. You can't activate a torch here because I'm not actually wielding it. So you can use, like, torches if you want, but if you basically use them, it basically lights up your shrine, so you're basically visible. And that might not be ideal if you basically want to, like, avoid being detected, so to speak. Oh, there's a silky turban right there. He's coming this way, apparently. I've lost my Nardrile. We're gonna pick up both these things. Plastic amulet. Now I will note, by the way, it's possible to fight these guys, but it's not really, like, intent to basically be done for obvious reasons. Let's get this stuff here. I guess, like, the best way of, like, sort of describing this game is basically like a thief, like, simulator for the most part. Though it's a very, like, basic one where, like, it's all about, like, staying hidden and, like, run away from, like, your, like, pursuers before they catch sight of you. Luckily, they didn't see me there. Those stairs lead up, so I'm looking for stairs leading down. Where might stairs leading down be? Maybe over here? Not ideal, but, you know, almost got caught there. Hmm. Ah, okay, so basically I had to come up here. Then I got another guy to deal with over here. There's a camel skin. I close that iron door. Pick that up. Whoa! So, he found me. There's just two guys there, by the way, so we're just going to run away from them. And again, we got this, like, you know, issue of, like, blue text being shown, because, like, you know, developers like to use blue text sometimes. I haven't seen you in a moss lately. Have you got a good lawyer? Basically, these guys will actually talk to each other, which, like, you know, makes sense. Because, you know, talking to each other. They're both around here, apparently. There's a potion, bash of peppers. A little bit more talking from these guys here, so we're just going to wait for him to stop talking. Whoop! They found me. I don't remember the keys being a thing, by the way, so I wonder if, like, I wasted the key, like, locking our door. That would be annoying if so, but whatever. So, I took a hit there. Pick this up. Yeah, I know that I'm basically taking hits here because I'm basically letting them hit me here, but, you know. Basically, the idea of, like, this game is you have, like, a lot of, like, hit points to sort of, like, last you through this entire endeavor. And as long as you have the HP, you can basically, like, survive the hits. But it seems I've run into, like, a bit of a bug here, where, like, you know, maybe keys are used if you, like, you try and open a door of them. Or, like, you try and, like, lock a door basically closed, and you, like, use it up. Oh, they found me again. See, I don't see that's like an issue, I guess, with this game here. So, I actually locked the door, by the way, so it used up the key basically doing that. So, a bit of a bug, basically, there, but oh well. Well, let's just go show off, like, fighting these guys here, I guess, because, like, I got nothing else basically to do. So, hit Lawfire 2, hit him 3, hit him, like, 1. He's mildly wounded. He's heavily wounded. So you can see, like, where, like, fighting's basically bad for you because, like, you don't have a whole lot of, like, HP basically, like, to go and, like, fight these guys here. So, basically, I got their torches here and stuff like that. Well, that's unfortunate. Basically, like, there's a bug in this game, so I guess that's where, like, force quit basically comes into play. So let's just abandon game because I can't actually win. Now, note that basically Rogue Love basically did like this game as well. To actually show it off. He actually got pretty far and actually made his way all the way to the end. So it's a special prize basically all about with him. Let's actually just try and get like a win here. So I'm basically just going to try and go through like, the first level, grab some stuff, and just leave. Will be my plan. So there's an opium pipe here, a golden potion, and bed fly. There's a bone. There's a corpse. Why would I pick up a corpse? I have no idea. It's in our bone. Oh, there's the way down if I just want to go further down, I guess. Yeah, so basically just running around in the dark here, just trying to avoid these guys, but whatever. Get those things. So apparently you can sometimes have stuff basically spawn on top of each other. There's a golden bird cage. I wish like the wait key was basically on the 5 for like, waiting, but it isn't, so. Gotta use that period. Let's get a wooden ring. Not sure if that guy saw me or not, but he didn't pursue me that much. Alright, well that's basically the first level. Let's just like, leave from this area, I guess. So let's go up. So, Alibaba left the dungeon alive. You collected 6% of the treasure. 6% is ridiculous. Try to get at least 8%. You won't get a splash screen with less than that. So apparently you have to get like, over like 8% in order to get a splash screen. So alright, let's go get ourselves a splash screen. We'll get a little bit more. We get the gold plate book. I think this guy definitely saw me, so get this. Get that. Now, I thought this was like an interesting idea, but it also shows like, it's very basic and it sort of this concept. I like the idea that like you have like these like torches and you have like the like evade these guys, but it's definitely one of these like, roles that could have been done a lot better, I think. But it's still like, one of the first like, stealth rollers basically done for like 70 euros, right? So there is that for it to point out. Oh, Handsome found me. He's gonna run after me a little bit here to try and catch me. Pick up a club. Pick up a bones, because why not? I can use a steam bath again. I've got a new horse. I'm tired, are you? Oh, he opened that door, by the way, so the NPCs can open the unlocked doors. I think that guy saw me temporarily there, but it could be on the first level these guys are just a little bit more like, nice to you. They don't basically like, pursue as much. That could be a thing. Let's pick up that stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Now I should probably note there's actually quite a few levels to this game. So if you want to basically play this game, you'll like to its fullest. You have to like go for like multiple levels like this, where like you're stuffing around like each like level. I get the feeling if I go too close to him, he'll see me. So let's just grab this stuff. Unfortunately, I can't tell what level I'm basically on here, so I'm gonna go down one more level because I'm not really sure if I'm basically on the third level or the second level or whatnot. But we want to basically get enough treasure for the splash screen. So let's go one more down one level. I get the feeling by the way if they're capitalized, maybe the guys are a little more perceptive to you, which might make sense. There's like different levels of like guys to watch out for. So I guess the idea of like the stone bullets, you can basically push them to like block off like hallways, I guess, from like enemies, so they can't like catch you. There's a murky potion. Uh-oh, this guy's getting close. Got the night shift too. That's a knife. Yes, it is. Plundering doesn't pay off anymore. I found a new oasis last night. There's the stairways leading down. I think it's always green for down, red for up, by the way, so... Oh, someone found me. Probably because I'm in the Candle Brum's light. We're going to grab this club. Well, I got enough loot, I think, for now, so let's just back off. I think you probably have a good idea of what the, like, the mechanics are basically all about here. So you basically have, like, closed and locked doors, which, like, are a little bit buggy. You basically have, like, stones, bullets you can basically push around to, like, sort of, like, block off foes and other stuff. Did I pick up a rock? And I looked at, like, the inventory's a little bit, like, clunky, but whatever. Got Spike Club, which is not the most useful thing. Alright, there's no rocks this time, so I can't, like, test throwing, like, rocks and stuff like that, but oh well. There's the way up over here. And there's a splash screen. Alibaba left the dungeon alive. You collected 23% of the treasure. Not bad at all. You can afford a new cattle. So basically, like, you can basically see, like, how long it basically roams. Apparently I roamed the dungeon for 24 minutes and 34 seconds. I'll note, by the way, if you basically, like, probably get more of the treasure, you basically get, like, more splash screens, like, different ones as, like, you go along. So that's basically Alibaba's Cave. I think you basically get the gist of what it's basically all about. Hope you guys enjoy it and take care.